Hey guys, good morning. It's just before 9. I'm picking up my mom.
Gamma! Hey Gamma! Hi Gamma!
We're headed to the salon.
Mommy, I was asking you if I could put the window all the way down so we can see Gamma.
I think it's not gonna be that bad because last night we detangled my hair a little bit.
Yeah, we put a deep conditioner, detangled it, I braided it, so hopefully today she's not in too much pain and it's pretty easy.
Hey Gamma!
Hi baby. Hey mom.
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, it has been a very long, stressful day already. It is 4:41. We are headed to Incredible Pizza. So, started the day off very early. We got up, I took a shower, got everyone dressed, ready, had breakfast really quick, and it was a very early morning. Go to the haircut place. Took a wrong turn going to the haircut place, so we were a couple minutes late. I had to come back and take a turnaround, which started the day off wrong, right? I was like, great, this is just great. So we were just a couple minutes late, like maybe 3 or 4, but still, I like being on time for things or a little bit early. I can't stand being late, although I run late frequently, I can't stand it. So we get there, we set for just a few minutes, and they call us back. So the lady seemed super sweet, and I was like, you know, I called, I heard you had a good reputation for cutting mixed hair, you know, your reviews and everything said you were pretty good. And she's like, yeah, no problem, no problem, like it'll be good. And I'm like, okay, great. So she's washing her hair, no big deal. She, you know, starts to separate it, and of course we had already tried to detangle. I put an overnight conditioning mask, a Shea Moisture one, in it last night, and I thought, you know, we'd be good. So she brings her over to, mind you, this is a very expensive, high-end, very reputable salon. The stylist had very good reviews. She was a master stylist. I really thought we were in good hands. Really, really thought. So anyway, you can see where I'm headed with this, right? I go back to the chair with her, and she's starting to, you know, more detangling, like split it again and blow dry it. So again, all the right things. It's how I would have started off doing her hair. Started off with it wet. I put a little bit of product in it. I let it air dry as much as I can, and then, or detangle, let it air dry, and then I'll go back in with the blow dryer and blow dry it from there. So she starts, and it starts off great. Emmy's extremely tender-headed, so, you know, of course she was like, oh, that hurt, like, no big deal. Nothing like she was at home. I thought it was going to be great. So we take a little bit of time. She's continuing to blow dry, and the more time that goes on, the more I'm like, it's taking her a really long time to blow dry her hair. Normally it takes me about an hour with washing, about 20 to 30 minutes washing, detangling, an hour to blow dry, and about an hour and a half to fully straighten. So, like, I thought we would be at the salon no more than 3 hours. I was thinking by the latest, like 12:30, 1 o'clock, we would be out of the salon. So by this time, she's still blow drying her hair, and it's like almost 11, well, maybe 10:45. So it had been over an hour, and she was not even halfway done blow drying her hair. So I was like, do you need help? Do you need me to help you? And she's like, well, she's just really tender-headed. I'm like, I know, but it shouldn't take you that long to blow dry. So before I know it, she was blow drying, and she had stopped using, because at some point I went to go get my hair cut really quick. All I did was I got some layers put in it, and I got a bigger face frame. I didn't really take too much off the ends, maybe like an inch or two, not too much. I just needed some of the weight taken off of it. She put some product in it and diffused it, which I really liked my haircut, no big deal. And I'm pretty picky about my haircuts, you guys know. Last time I got my haircut, I cried. So for her, when I got done with my hair, I was like, do you need some help? Like, what is going on? And because she was really struggling, and Emmy's hair was starting to get tangled, and she had started to like halfway try to straighten the bottom of it. She had already snipped the very under layer, like cut it, the very under layer. So I'm like, what the heck? So all in all, different people switched off on Emmy's hair. I had a fit and was very fit to be tied. I was like, I cannot believe that you guys, like, I wish somebody would have told me that they weren't comfortable doing her hair instead of torturing her the whole day. Like, she was frustrated, I was frustrated. She had sat there by the end of it for 4 hours, 4 hours, and her hair still wasn't even completely done. So needless to say, I had them finish cutting it. We went home and we didn't even get home till like 2:30. I dropped off my mom and she kept Maddie and Autumn so that she was gonna keep Autumn anyway, but she kept Maddie as well so that I could finish up Emmy's hair at home because they left her looking a hot mess. I was freaking furious. And the guy was just like, I'm so sorry. I said, I don't understand. I was like, I'm not even a hairstylist. I don't have great equipment like you guys, like a good flat iron. I don't have all the high-end products, and I can do a way better job at home than you guys can. That's why I took her to the salon. If I was capable of cutting it when I shouldn't have cut it last time, I would have done it at home if that's what I had wanted, you know, a crap job. And so needless to say, I didn't pay for it, and we came home and fixed her right up. I put in all my products, straightened it, and it looks beautiful. Beautiful. The unevenness that they had, you know, evened it out a little bit. Never again will I go back there, which is so sad because, like I said, it's very high-end, very reputable salon, very expensive, and that does not mean a single thing because they still screwed up. So upsetting. I was crying on the way home. She was like, Mommy, it's okay. I'm like, no, like, literally, that ate up our entire day. We had so many things we were going to do today, so many errands, so many things I had to run. She, more importantly, was tortured. They just could not deal with detangling her hair, and I am regretful as a mom, feel like crap for not pulling her from the situation sooner. I could have taken her home and done it myself. It just is like so disappointing. So anywho, it's done and over with now. Never again will I go back to that salon. Very upsetting. So she's doing okay now. She's ready to go play at Incredible Pizza, right? It looks really great. I evened it up. I have shears at home, so I evened it up after I straightened it, and it looks amazing. I mean, great. Well done, Mommy. Besides that, she was so much more comfortable doing it at home. So I'm kind of thinking now maybe I should look for somebody either to come to the house and do it, or I just need to watch some videos and do it myself because it just is so sad. Like, the last experience that we had at the salon was good, but her hair was so much shorter. She didn't want to cut it super short. We ended up cutting probably 3 to 4 inches off just because, like, once it was all flat ironed out, there was a lot of dead hair that you can't see when her hair was curly. And so I was like, yeah, go ahead and cut. It was like maybe this much. It's like 3 to 4 inches. Yeah. And it looks great now. Her ends look awesome. Then we get home, flat iron her hair, you know, she's doing good. She's like, okay, I'm ready to go to Incredible Pizza. Let's head out. You have your Girl Scout shirt on? Right here. That's not your Girl Scout shirt. Apparently we left our Girl Scout stuff at home. I didn't even wear mine either. It's been a bad day. It's been a bad day. Definitely. So then after we're all done, which, like I said, didn't make it to the boat. I had a long list of stuff that I did up last night. Luckily, I did a lot of what I needed to do last night, but I had so many errands to run today. I needed to go to the post office, and I was planning on being done with her hair before 12 so that I could go to the post office. So those of you that sent out packages that you wanted us to take to Disney, I am so sorry. The post office was closed by the time we were done. Like, there's no way I could have just let her go to Incredible Pizza with the way that they left her hair. No way. Seriously, I was about to go off on somebody. I mean, I kind of did, but my mom was very upset as well because she was with me, and you know, it's a lot for Maddie and Autumn to sit there too, and had I known it was going to be that long, I would have just had my mom watch them from the get-go. But anytime my mom sees me upset, she gets upset too, and it was just a big old mess. So then we get home, the garage won't open. Like, it'll open a little bit, maybe like 3 or 4 inches, and then it'll shut. I don't know what's wrong with it because nothing's in the way. I have no clue. It worked when I left. It worked when Andres left for work. It won't work. I could not. I seriously tried it over and over and over, from the outside, from the inside. Nothing worked. It wouldn't open, it wouldn't close, but just those 3 or 4 inches. So I had to leave my car parked in the driveway. I left my windows cracked like halfway because my car smells like mildew or musty mold from being wet in it yesterday. I meant to leave my windows cracked yesterday and forgot. So I left them cracked. Autumn's stroller smells like pee, but it's water from her being wet in it yesterday. Forgot to leave that out to dry as well. So my car stunk, left the windows open. I was like, oh, I'll let it air out. Andres sends me a text. He's at work and he's like, I can see on the camera that your car windows are open. It's raining over here. You may want to go outside and check. Sure enough, I go outside and check, which again, can't go through the garage. My car's in the driveway, and I'm supposed to be exiting. And so I have to run out to the car in the rain. The seats are wet because the windows were open. Who would have thought? No chance of rain on the radar when I looked this morning, none. But of course, my windows are down, it's raining. And then we're not parked in the driveway, and I just took an additional 2 hours on top of the 4 hours we were at the salon straightening Emmy's hair for her to have to run out in the rain to the car. My mom calls and she's like, so how did it turn out? You know, are you okay? Are you calm? And I was like, yeah, her hair looks good, but this happened. She's like, oh my gosh, you just can't catch a break. I'm like, I know. Thank goodness nothing else is really going wrong. Like, we're all healthy and we're here and we're just gonna make it work, because I'm about to lose my mind. I just started crying. I was like, what else could go wrong today? Like, it's little dumb stuff and I know that. And so I'm trying just to power through and be like, it's not the end of the world. Let's go have some fun. But at the same time, I'm like, forget it. I just want to go home and sleep. So yeah, we've had a heck of a day, which is why I haven't been vlogging, because it would not have been any more positive than it is right now, because I was fit to be tied. So now we are headed. My mom took Maddie so that I was gonna bring her with us, but she took her so that I could finish Emmy's hair. We're headed to Incredible Pizza. We're gonna have fun, and then hopefully I can make it to Office Depot before they close tonight on the way home to pick up their autograph books. That was something else that I needed to do today that I just don't have time. If I can't and I don't have time tomorrow, worst comes to worst, I will buy autograph books in the park, because you know, what are you gonna do? Didn't get the house cleaned, didn't finish packing, didn't finish the ears, didn't get cash. I was supposed to get cash for this event tonight. Didn't do that either. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I just didn't do. Oh well, it is what it is. So now that I've vented to you guys, which thank you very much, I love you very much for allowing me to vent, we're going to go to Incredible Pizza and have a good time, right Mama?
Yes.
Not despite what we went through today. We're going to have a good time.
All that bad stuff is gonna go right through the fun stuff. So that, all the fun stuff, is the dome of fun. All the bad stuff is stuck outside of it.
That's right. Good attitude. Way better than mine. Turn around, let me see it. Boom. Mama needs to be a hairstylist. Yeah, she was a trooper, but it looks awesome. I seriously, like, I should have gone to hair school. Woo! Non-scale victory. Last time I rode the go-karts, I barely fit. Now look at this. Yeah! And left my camera at the Jurassic Park game we were playing. I had Emmy bolt over there. Thank goodness it was still there. So something went right today. I could have lost my camera, but I didn't. Ah! Woo! Emily, I'm coming for you! Emily! Hi, Mama. Yeah. Okay, Maddie, let me see those, please. One thing that worked out today. So we left Incredible Pizza, had a good time. They had called me from Office Depot. I almost forgot to pick these up and said, oh, your books are ready. I was like, oh, yes. So we left at like 8:35, made it to Office Depot, and they spiral bound them for me. They actually put, which I love this idea, they put it, hold on baby, hold on. They put a clear cover over the front cardstock, and then they cut each individual one out for me. Such a nice guy. $13. And then they put a back, and he said this was red. If I had known it was maroon, I probably would have got black, but that's okay. Perfect. So my plan, the reason I did the cardstock on the front, an activity they can do on the plane is like this one's Maddie. She can use her markers, pins, coloring things, whatever, to decorate the front any way she wants. And then when we go meet, you know, a character, we'll flip and find the character. This. Yep, and they'll sign this. And then if we get a picture with them, I'll print out a little zinc printer picture, a sticker picture to go on the side here. And they're pretty much all the characters are in here. I don't think Sadness, Joy, and I think there were one or two more that aren't in here. And I think there's a couple characters that are in here that, like, if you don't do the dining, you wouldn't have got Eeyore's signature. I think, I don't know if Captain Jack Sparrow and Flick are somewhere. But yeah, it came out really good. I love it. And it was only $13 for two. And I only got one for Maddie and one for Emmy because they're old enough to actually go give them the book. And then for Autumn, I'm going to do, give that to Grandma. Autumn, give to Grandma, good girl. Autumn, I'm going to do that encyclopedia, junior encyclopedia. And I'll take it up, or, you know, one of us will take it up for the character to sign for her. So yeah, it's about 9 o'clock.
Here's you.
Oh.
Here's the other one.
Yeah.
These are mine.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Then we're going to go home, get ready for bed. And I have a whole long list of stuff to do.
Mommy.
First world problems, I didn't get my toes done. I'm going to have to paint them myself. Yeah. Or in the morning. We'll do it in the morning before we leave.
Finish everything?
I may need your help, yeah, because we got lots of stuff to do.
I knew you were needing my help because some help.
Help. Help.
Can Autumn hold this?
I need some help.
Mommy,
Is that something?
I said,
Okay, we are home. Time to get cracking and get things done. I have a list of stuff that, like I said, I was supposed to get done today. It just didn't happen, but that's okay. I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm not gonna let things bother me. So I now have looked at the list and set a priority, because a lot of it was like, mail out this, mail out that, check P.O. box, run here, run there. Most of it I can't even do today anymore. So now I'm just kind of focusing on getting things packed up, finishing up that, taking the luggage downstairs. Luckily Andres gets off in just a little while. He gets off in about 10 minutes, which is nice. The girls are still awake.
I found a headband on the floor.
Okay, thank you, baby. Just put it right there. And if worse comes to worse and I don't get to make any more ears, not the end of the world. The girls are being very helpful. We have a load of wash in the laundry. If nothing else, I mentioned the other day, if I don't get to fold everything and put everything away, that's okay. I will do it when we get back, at least if it's clean. That way when we get back, we don't have tons and tons of laundry to do from vacation on top of all of our laundry here at home. So luckily both of the girls' loads got done. Autumn's load is done, it's just not put away, which is not a big deal because I don't fold any of her clothes. So if I have time in the morning, I can separate it. If I don't, not a big deal. We have a load out right now. I still need to edit the vlog that goes up tonight and edit the one that you guys are seeing right now. So I'm going to call it here. We probably will be up for, well, at least me and Andres will be up for several more hours getting things done, but I'm going to cut off the vlog. I will miss you guys, but don't worry, we will be back on the 21st, and vlogs will probably resume that day or the day after, and I'll get going on footage right away. Of course, follow me on Instagram, maybe Snapchat. I'll probably do Instagram more than anything because the stories are easier to save than on Snapchat. But follow me on both places if you want to see highlights of our trip. hkitty1122. I have that link down below. You can always email me if you have any questions, or direct message me on Instagram if you have any questions. If you have an Etsy order, blog sale order, anything like that, everything's gone out. I will make sure that goes to the post office. I have it set up with somebody, with my mom's boss actually, to drop it off for me. So don't worry about that. What else? We're going to enjoy our vacation. I'm so excited, and even though today did not turn out for me and my baby as much as I had planned it to, it was a good day. It ended up being fine. Yeah, it ended up being fine. Her hair turned out beautifully. Oh, Maddie, okay. And it is, you know, it is what it is. As angry as I was about it before, I'm like, I'm not going to let anything ruin our trip. I'm going to try and be as well planned but laid back as I can, and that includes tonight. If I don't get things done, oh well, it is what it is. Like I said, my toes are going to be jacked because I didn't get to get a pedicure. First world problems. I'm going to have to paint my own toes, but that's okay because they're probably going to get jacked over in Disney anyway with all the walking. I'll get a pedicure when I get back. I'll just paint them, and we can take nail polish and paint the girls' toes over there. Again, not a big deal. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a vlog so that I can sit down and edit and upload and schedule this to upload. So when you guys are watching this, we are already in Orlando. Like I said, follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, and we will see you in about 12 days. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Good night, see you tomorrow.
Good night. See you tomorrow.